much of the Wukong this season so far, but it will be locked in. I think this is maybe the first time I've seen Wukong versus Na.
Yeah, this is something that is very, very strong for Bin.
And looks like they should be able to just finish this one off. Bo is just over the wall, but realistically can't contest. Angel is in trouble. But let's bear in mind, this is an Olaf. That certainly doesn't struggle for sustain. In they go. Bo does get the Herald, but they're jumping straight towards B. The knockup is there. Do they have the damage to finish this one off? Low HP bar, and the red buff finishes the kill. Now Bo trying to escape, but SOFM, he's just waiting for the Ragnarok to go before the flag and drag comes on through. Nuguri over the wall. Gets him. Should be able to survive, though. Just going to grab a couple of plates. Herald will be cleaned up. Nuguri goes in onto Bin. Cyclone used as well, but Nuguri, he's alone in this one. The CC chain is massive. Has flash available, but he knows in this 2v1, he's actually going to commit the flash for this one. No way does he get out of this. Nuguri, how does he do it?
So most people would have flashed over the wall there, like to try and Gale Force build again, just because oftentimes when I see this Comus build
after FPX, you know, that ancient strength that FPX often showed.
It feels like that early pressure has really just gone from Sunny. We don't have SOFM linking up and on in the same way that he did with Sword Art, playing towards...
Good look, is it? It is not a good look for Suning, and it pains me to say that out loud on broadcast, but there you go, I've said it now. Huanfeng has just lanterned into the enemy team. Forced to flash on that one. On doesn't have his flash available, though. He's taken down. In goes SOFM. They're jumping into this fight one by one. SOFM trying to buy time as Huanfeng does get one kill for himself, but that just is not worth it. It's not worth losing the entire game for the singular kill. Bin does manage to answer at least a little bit, but the Herald's still pushing. This is going to be an inhib, surely.
This is an inhib pre-20 minutes. Like, this is absolutely insane and Kasuni. So the fact you're even attempting to do this when FPX are this grouped up death ball is going to be a disaster for you.
TF ult used here. Angel just going to regroup with the rest of his team. He's got a gold card, but he's just going to take a laser from doing B. Baron down to 3,000 as Suning try and encroach on the play, but this is the 5v5 that FPX would love to take. Meganar about to fall off, but so is the Baron. SOFM into the pit. It goes for the steal, and he finds it as well. SOFM getting away with it once more. Bo has isolated himself from the team, but oh, the ult just out of range.
But instead, look at Bo. He thinks I've got one level advantage. That gives me the smite fight, but
one's been found. Hang on, back to live, and suddenly there's a pick. FPX are going to be able to find at very least that. They've got a wave on the bot side as well. Just sit there in the mid lane and clear those up.
And it's a concept that a couple of people have talked to, is that I know LS was very prominent for this, and I know Lyric brought this conversation up as well before, is that oftentimes you don't really want to, especially the mid lane inhibitor, take that down early, because you can just give a bunch of extra gold in towards these carries because you get the 90 gold by killing that super creep. Whereas the amount of pressure you can get towards a Baron or towards a Dragon is pretty minimal. So I do agree that in certain situations like this, it may not have been worth it.
Yeah, might not be worth it anymore for Suning, though, because this bot tower is going down. TP from Bin. They want the fight as SOFM's already start things off, but the charm onto Bin denies his engage, denies his knockup, and he's just kicked out the other side of the fight. Can't do anything. Great lantern, though. And Suning still surviving for so damn long in these skirmishes. Hook onto Nuguri. The box is there to disengage as well, but FPX will claim their prize. They don't need the kills. They just need this inhibitor.
This is so well done by FPX. That's executed by FPX. Oh, Bo?
Bo's been caught here. The hook comes out as well. Ragnarok is on cooldown. That's a reason. What is the heal? What is that? It doesn't matter, but that was like...
It's also, again, having to go towards the tier, because as we talked about, not having the mana flow banned, like, his build has just been so far delayed.
3k on the Baron as we're here again, and SFM is in the pit again, twice in a row. He gets the Baron for himself, but can they get the team fight is the question. Huanfeng is knocked into the team, but the bullet time takes him down. Bin desperately trying to salvage this team fight, but does he have the damage? The Gore Drinker keeps him alive. The Lantern is warded, and FPX... They're finishing this inhibitor off. But because of that Baron steal from SOFM straight into enemy territory, Angel's in trouble, has to use the ult, will slide out, and Bin hasn't been spotted.
If Bin has no flash though, and there is a ward in the bush, it's still going to be tough for him to get in here and get on towards FPX. They've now spotted him, and you can see that FPX have started to retreat.
All right, Nuguri turning into Meganar, trying to get into the backline. In goes Angel to distract in the meantime. Bullet time not going to be enough. And the smite from SOFM. The guy cannot miss. Into the fight they go, though. Can they win this one? It's all or nothing. Keep your eyes on Huanfeng. He's the only damage on the side of Suning. Going straight on towards Bo. Has a lot of damage, but does he survive the fight? Taken down in the end and on falls as well. 3v3 now as Bin tries to chase down Nuguri, but he's just going to kite this one away. Angel getting crushed under the weight of FPX. Triple kill for LWX, and that's going to be game.
It is going to be game point for FPX after a beautiful fight. Nuguri smacks him with the 3-man Nair ultimate, and from that point on, it's a field day for FPX. Suning, you had no right to be staying in this game as long as you did. SOFM tried his hardest, but FPX will come out on top.
Can SOFM get the MVP even though he lost the game? Is that a thing that can happen in League of Legends? I don't know.
I really wish.
Cycle through just about every single signature. It's the Kled coming through. We've seen this before from W3D6, and it is a whole lot of fun to watch.
It is so much fun.
He's late to finish his camp here, but he's level 4, a level up on SOFM. I don't think that's going to stop SOFM as he gets knocked back. Does take a good chunk of damage here, and Bo will chase him out of the jungle and maybe chase him a little bit further as well. Ping's coming out in the river as Nuguri will be second to the party, but Bo is quite happy to just run straight at Bin. They're more than happy to take this 2v2. Bear in mind, the flashes were already burned earlier on. Bin is stuck inside the alcove, and this is an easy
He's already
pick.
copped that. Hey, look. Oh, might get caught here, though.
Oh my goodness, he's walked right into the loving arms of Bin, who is more than happy to take this 1v1. Nuguri's on the way. Is he going to get here quick enough? Bo flashes out to safety. Bin gets the kill, though, and with Conqueror, he might just get out. Nuguri's now getting chased down because SOFM's here, but W3D6's arrived on the scene. Bin falls down, and SOFM dashes out to is here. Bear in mind that charge is available, and he's going to go straight up towards this fight. Onto On, who's quite happy to be the front line, to be brutally honest. Has himself that aftershock and will walk away comfortably. All things considered, they've been absolutely annihilated here, is actually what I have to finish the sentence with.
On this bottom side, he got 2 terror plates for himself as...
Oh, 1v1 between the AD carries. Huanfeng aggressive upon. Can he get the blade caller? LWX positioning beautifully, but the root comes in. Oh my days, LWX dodges the sonic wave. The minion wave is here. Bin, finish. Yeah, and Meganar is actually really good at taking turrets because of all the bonus stats that you get when you transform into that Meganar. You really pound on those turret plates. Herald will be dropped. Bin has arrived, but he is way too late. This tower is all but gone, and that is a huge chunk of gold going the way of FPX. And even though the trades look like they're going even, look at the gold. It's 3,000 now in favor of FPX as W3D6 is caught in the river. Angel with the unleashed power waits for the mini version, the outside of the skull.
Thank you. I knew I was missing one. But yeah, definitely when you look at these guys, Nuguri's just putting them in their place, and you can see the results.
Oh my goodness, Bin is just getting railed on by Nuguri, but the TP comes through from Angel, and On is here. You don't get to flash this one, Sunshine. Takes him down and puts him into the earth.
You nailed it, Munch. 3 was the magic number. Not 1, not 2, not 4, but 3 people are needed to take down Nuguri. It's all been a ruse. 3 was the secret this whole time. But FPX will pick up the second dragon of the game, so not quite at 3. Are putting a lot of pressure mid, though.
Bo's in trouble. Great flash from On, and this is going to be the pick coming straight on in from SOFM. Nice. Across the top half of the map right now. Dragon is still up. There's a tower being taken in the mid lane. Bo is looking to try and stop Bin escaping from this as he's just buying as much time.
Instead, they just kind of finagle around in the mid lane, don't get very much for it, and it's all for naught. I mean, now you've got TPs coming in. They're in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, Nuguri's coming behind a Weaver's Wall to cut off the retreat, but they're just all in straight onto LWX. Deny the carry, the fight, and you maybe win it yourself. In goes the Kled, W3D6 trying to do what he can, but he's just taken out. Beautifully done by Angel. Scatter the weak onto Crisp and onto Bo, as Bin has found a flank of his own. He wants the Talia, and he wants to praise the sun. Crisp trying to escape, but he's not going to be allowed out of that one. One more slice.
And get themselves back in this game.
Now they get themselves a Baron as the reward. LWX trying to redeem himself. But that is the second time in a row.
Don't really achieve much off this Baron. It's done its job. Like, they're getting gold, they're buying time specifically for Huanfeng as well. Huanfeng wants to get towards this Infinity Age, and then he becomes so much stronger. So having Huanfeng now potentially be a big carry in these team fights is all that this Baron needs to do for Suning. If they get a couple of towers and maybe some plates off it, great.
Weaver's wall being used as the charge comes in from Doing B. The rest of the team not quite on the same page with the engage, though. And once again, the Unleashed Power comes on through after dismount. But Doing B survives for now. Blade Collar across the team. FPX are getting low, but they're not quite falling on this one. Doing B the first one to go down as On sacrifices his life to be the Assassin Cow. But now back towards this bottom lane with the Baron. Suning can grab a tower.
They can grab the tower. They've also got a heap of deep vision now in this bot side jungle of FPX as well. So when you look at this dragon that's going to spawn in a minute 40, can get access to Huanfeng, blow that ult early, they might have a chance, but they found Bane.
Blow that croc early might be the option, honestly, at this point. Even God Drinker can't save you now. In the river. You what, sorry?
Animal cruelty, that's what it is.
Animal cruelty. I don't know, dragons...
Safety in these team fights. You've already got the Runes Hurricane come in for LWX as well, but On
has found a pick. Here we go. On to Bo. Has a Zhonya's to keep himself alive for now. Flashes out towards the rest of his team. Can they chase this one down? Scatter the Weak doesn't hit, but Huanfeng flashes in for the assassination on Xayah. Nuguri's over the wall, but he's in mini-nar for now. Finds a kill anyway, so I guess it's only a weakness for some players. Huanfeng now moving back to the mid lane, but Kled is here charging in. SOFM blocks the charge. We do have a Zhonya's from Angel, but he's away from the rest of his team. Gets a stun through. LWX goes down, and Suning are finding the fight for themselves. Nuguri trying to find that Meganar, trying to find an ultimate. He's about to transform. Can he get the opportunity? Chasing down onto Bin, who's been caught between a rock and a hard place. Can't get out, but he gets the healing, and he gets support from his teammates to escape the fray.
That was a great pick from Suning into a phenomenal play from Bin, but Nuguri, no!
Yeah, Doing B's teleported back into the fight, but Nuguri, he's already used his ultimate and it's not worked out for him. Doing B forced away as SOFM trying to chase this one through. Bin and Nuguri in the 1v1. This is what we wanted, and Bin trying to chase him down. Popped into the GA. Nuguri still miles away from the Mega Gnar, but Bin escapes, and importantly, Suning deny the soul. Now Doing B knocked off of his mount. Maybe we'll go down here. Unleashed Power is available, but they can't get it in. And SOFM is going to be the one to go down instead. The scan of the week across everybody. Angel steps up huge for Suning, and Doing B will inevitably fall. Double kill for Huanfeng, and anything on the map for Suning.
That was so long that FPX had the chance to get beat up, come back onto the map, and get beat up again, but On
somehow actually manages to get this one. LWX comes in from the side. Bo and LWX, the assassin duo, ruining everything for Suning, but Bin will not let them get away with this one. Nuguri has TP, but he's 20 seconds before he comes back up, and Bin, I don't know if he's tanky enough for this one. Who am I kidding? Gore Drinker exists. LWX will fall into the GA. Angel is here to finish the kill alongside Huanfeng. And at the end of
1 3/4, I suppose, but Suning, they are still going. They want to go.
Oh, no.
This is the perfect spot for Nuguri. Look at that rage bar.
Nuguri's about to turn into Mega Gnar. He's looking for the... Oh, but the scatter the weak is so crucial for Angel, but he's got flash available. Stun doesn't land onto the enemy AP carry, and now Doing B into the fray, but they don't have the damage. Angel has to go into his Sonya's. Huanfeng desperately trying to fire away, but Doing B is completely indestructible on the back line. Remounts and just keeps them busy forever. You cannot deal with the Kled and the Scarl. There's too many of them with this Yordle. Doing B will not die, but SOFM will, that's for sure. Rooted up, gets underneath the tower though, and now Bin's re-arriving into the fray. On trying to do his best, but Bo's arrived as well, and On suddenly finds himself alone in the world. Baron is up for grabs, and FPX might have just won the fight that they needed.
This has more challengers approaching than any sort of Nintendo announcement I've ever seen. Room over Smash Bros. FPX and Suning are taking over, because my word, fight after fight after fight, but it's FPX by somehow.
Look at Huanfeng's inventory. Two key things. Number one, he's full build now. Number two, of this series, if Bo could get a steal back, that would be the cherry on the cake for FPX. Doing B goes in. Crisp's going to follow up as well, but they are tanky. LWX into the back line. Feather Caller comes on out. Angel still surviving. Into the Dragon Pit he goes. Doom B trying to chase him down as SOFM is chased out. Sooning a falling left, right, and center. Bo gets himself a kill as Angel in the back of the pit will be taken down by Doom B. And SOFM falls as Bo flashes over the wall and gets his revenge.
We said they needed to keep Angel and Wanfeng safe. We said these were the core carries of Suning, and Doomby just tears at them, ripping past the front line as he waves goodbye to Suning's chances in this game, as FPX will look to take the 2-0 sweep.
This was a hell of a game to finish the day on, but FPX, an 18-18 scoreline, will finish the game and take this series. This is the World Championship squad, and they are looking for